Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. Emma here, and today we are going to practice easy English sentences for beginners. This lesson is for beginner and intermediate learners who want simple, useful sentences they can use in daily life. Many learners study grammar and vocabulary, but when they need to speak, they do not know what to say. Today, we will make speaking easier with short sentences, common patterns, and real examples. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Now, get ready to listen, repeat, and speak simple English with confidence. Easy English sentences are important because they give you ready language. Ready language means language you can use quickly. If you only know single words, you may feel slow. For example, you know the word help, but in real life, you need a sentence. Could you help me, please? You know the word repeat, but you need a sentence. Could you repeat that, please? You know the word tired, but you need a sentence. I am a little tired today. Sentences are tools. The more useful tools you have, the easier real communication becomes. Do not think easy sentences are weak. Easy sentences are the foundation of fluent English. Foundation means the strong base under a building. If the base is strong, you can build higher. If you can say simple sentences clearly, you can later make longer sentences. First, learn short daily sentences. Then add one detail. Then add a reason. Then add your feeling. This is how speaking grows. You do not need to jump from silence to advanced English. You can move step by step. Let us begin with greeting sentences. Say, hello, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, nice to meet you, nice to see you again, how are you doing? How is your day going? These are basic sentences, but they start many conversations. If someone asks, how are you? You can answer, I am good, thank you. I am doing well, I am okay. I am a little tired, but fine. Then ask back, how about you? That makes the conversation friendly. Now let us practice introduction sentences. Say, my name is Emma. I am Emma. I am from a small city. I live with my family. I am learning English. I study English every day. I work in an office. I am a student. I am looking for a job. I like meeting new people. These sentences help people know you. When you meet someone new, you do not need a long speech. Start with your name, place, work, or study, and one simple detail. Let us practice family sentences. I have a small family. I have a big family. I live with my parents. I have one brother. I have 2 sisters. My family is important to me. I like spending time with my family. My brother is funny. My sister is kind. My parents support me. Support means help someone with love, time, money, or advice. Family sentences are useful because people often ask about family in friendly conversations. Keep your answers simple and comfortable. Now let us practice home sentences. I am at home. I am in my room. My phone is on the table. My bag is near the door. I am making tea. I am cooking dinner. I am cleaning my room. I am washing the dishes. I am looking for my keys. I need to rest. Home English is very useful because your home gives you many daily words. Practice while you do the actions. Say, I am washing my hands. I am opening the window. I am sitting down. Now let us practice morning sentences. I wake up at 7. My alarm rings at 6:30. I get out of bed. I make my bed. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I get dressed. I eat breakfast. I drink tea. I check my phone. I start my day. These sentences are easy because they happen every day. Use order words to speak longer. First, I wake up. Then I brush my teeth. After that, I eat breakfast. Finally, I leave home. Let us practice food sentences. I am hungry. I am thirsty. I want some water. I would like tea, please. I like rice and chicken. I do not like spicy food. This food is delicious. I am full. I need to cook dinner. I usually eat breakfast at 7. Food is a very common topic. You can talk about what you like, what you do not like, what you eat, and what you want. Keep the sentences short and natural. Now let us practice shopping sentences. How much is this? I am looking for a shirt. I am looking for a phone charger. Do you have this in another size? Do you have this in another color? Can I try it on? Can I pay by card? Could I get a receipt, please? I am just looking, thank you. This is too expensive. Shopping sentences are practical. They help you ask questions, buy things, and stay polite in shops and markets. Let us practice restaurant sentences. Table for one, please. Table for two, please. Could I see the menu? I would like water, please. I would like this one. What do you recommend? Is this spicy? Can I have the bill, please? The food was very good. Thank you. These sentences are useful when you eat outside. If you do not know many food words, point politely and say, I would like this one, please. Simple English can solve the situation. Now let us practice travel and direction sentences. Where is the bus stop? Where is the train station? How do I get to the market? Is it far from here? Can you show me on the map? Which bus goes downtown? I need one ticket, please. What time does the bus leave? I think I am lost. Could you help me, please? When you are in a new place, short, clear questions are important. Start with, excuse me, then ask one question. Let us practice time sentences. What time is it? It is 7 o'clock. It is 8:30. I am late. I am on time. I am early. I need to leave soon. I will call you later. I will be there in 10 minutes. The meeting starts at 9. Time sentences are used every day. They help with work, school, appointments, buses, phone calls, and plans. Practice them aloud because time questions come quickly in real conversations. Now, let us practice work sentences. I am going to work. I have a busy day. I need to finish this task. I have a meeting at 10. I am working on a report. Could you check this, please? I need more time. I will send it soon. Thank you for your help. I finished my work. Work English should be clear and polite. You do not need advanced words to sound professional. Simple, respectful sentences are enough for many daily work situations. Let us practice study sentences. I am studying English. I have a question. I do not understand this part. Could you explain it again? I need more practice. I finished my homework. I am preparing for a test. I learned 3 new words today. I need to review my notes. I want to improve my speaking. These sentences are useful in class and at home. If you are a learner, use them often. They help you explain your learning needs. Now, let us practice phone sentences. Hello, this is Emma. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you clearly. The connection is bad. Could you repeat that, please? I am calling about my appointment. I am calling about my order. Can I call you back? I will text you later. Talk to you soon. Phone English can feel difficult because you cannot see the other person. Prepare your first sentence before you call. That makes the call easier. Now, let us practice feelings. I am happy. I am sad. I am tired. I am nervous. I am excited. I am worried. I am stressed. I feel better now. I need a break. I need some quiet time. Feelings help people understand you. You can add because to make the sentence stronger. I am tired because I worked all day. I am happy because I practiced English. I am nervous because I have a meeting. Feelings plus reasons create better speaking. Let us practice health sentences. I do not feel well. I have a headache. I have a stomachache. My back hurts. I need to see a doctor. I have an appointment. I need medicine. I feel better today. I need to rest. I should drink more water. Health sentences are important because you may need them suddenly. Learn them before you need them. If you are sick, simple English can help you explain the problem and ask for help. Now, let us practice problem sentences. I have a problem. It is not working. My phone is not charging. The internet is slow. I lost my keys. I forgot my password. I think there is a mistake. This is not what I ordered. I need help with this. Can you fix it? Problem sentences are real-life sentences. When something goes wrong, do not panic. Say the main problem first. Then add one detail. That makes your English clear. Now let us practice apology sentences. I am sorry. I am sorry I am late. I am sorry for the mistake. I did not mean that. Let me say that again. I said the wrong word. I will be more careful. Thank you for understanding. That is okay. No problem. Apology sentences help keep peace. Everyone makes mistakes. A short, sincere apology can repair a conversation. Sincere means honest and real. Say it with a calm voice. Now let us practice thank you sentences. Thank you, thanks, thank you very much, thank you for your help, thank you for waiting, thank you for calling, thank you for explaining. I really appreciate it. Appreciate means feel thankful. You are welcome. My pleasure. Thank you sentences make your English warmer. Use them often. Polite English is not only grammar. It is also kindness, respect, and good tone. Now let us practice opinion sentences. I think this is good. I think this is useful. I think this is important. In my opinion, practice is necessary. I agree with you. I am not sure I agree. I prefer this one. I like this idea. I do not like this plan. That makes sense. Opinions help you join conversations. Add a reason with because. I like this idea because it is simple. I prefer this one because it is cheaper. Now let us practice planned sentences. I am going to study tonight. I am going to visit my family. I will call you later. I will try again tomorrow. I want to improve my English. I want to get a better job. My goal is to speak confidently. I hope to travel one day. I might take a course. I am still thinking about it. These sentences help you talk about the future. Use going to for plans, will for decisions, and want to for goals. Let us practice making plans with other people. Are you free tomorrow? Do you want to meet this weekend? What time works for you? 3 o'clock works for me. That sounds good. Let's meet at the cafe. I cannot come today. Can we meet another day? How about Friday? Maybe next time. These sentences are useful with friends, classmates, coworkers, and family. Planning English is part of real daily life. Now let us practice confidence sentences. I can speak slowly. I can use simple words. I do not need perfect English. I need clear English. I can make mistakes and continue. My English is improving. My speaking is getting better. I am learning little by little. I am proud of my progress. I will not give up. These sentences are for your mind. Your mind needs kind language. When you feel nervous, repeat these sentences quietly. Now let us learn how to make easy sentences longer. Start with a small sentence. I study English. Add time. I study English every evening. Add reason. I study English every evening because I want to speak better. Add feeling. I study English every evening because I want to speak better, and I feel proud when I practice. This is a simple method. Small sentence, time, reason, feeling, you can use it with many topics. Let us practice another example. I work. Add place. I work in a shop. Add time. I work in a shop every morning. Add feeling. I work in a shop every morning, and I feel busy but happy. Another example. I cook dinner. I cook dinner at home. I cook dinner at home for my family. I cook dinner at home for my family because I like helping them. This is how beginner sentences become intermediate sentences. Add one piece at a time. Now imagine a learner named Daniel. Daniel studies many English words, but he cannot speak easily. He knows the word help, the word price, the word tired, and the word work. But in real life, he needs sentences. One day, he starts a sentence notebook. He writes easy sentences, not only single words. Could you help me, please? How much is this? I am tired today. I am going to work. He reads them every morning. The next day, Daniel goes to a shop. The worker says, "Can I help you?" Daniel feels nervous, but he remembers his notebook. He says, "Yes, I am looking for a notebook." Then he asks, "How much is this?" The worker answers. Daniel understands. He says, "I will take it." "Can I pay by card?" The conversation is simple but successful. Daniel feels proud. He learns that useful sentences are more powerful than many words that stay silent in the notebook. At home, Daniel practices more. He chooses 5 sentences every day. He repeats each sentence 3 times. First slowly, second naturally, third with confidence. Then he changes one word. I am hungry becomes I am thirsty. I am tired becomes I am nervous. I need help becomes I need more time. This method makes many sentences from one sentence. Daniel's mouth starts to move more easily because the patterns become familiar. After 1 month, Daniel has many sentence groups: greetings, home, shop, restaurant, work, study, problems, feelings, plans, and confidence. When he needs English, he thinks about the group. In a shop, he uses shop sentences. At work, he uses work sentences. When he feels nervous, he uses confidence sentences. His English is still simple, but it is useful. That is the goal. Useful English helps real life. Useful English builds confidence. You can practice like Daniel. Choose 10 sentences from today's lesson. Write them in your notebook. Do not write only the translation. Write the full English sentence. Then say each sentence out loud. Use your voice. Your eyes can read English, but your mouth needs training. Record yourself if possible. Listen once. Do not judge yourself harshly. Choose one thing to improve, like speaking more slowly or pronouncing one word clearly. Let us build a daily sentence routine. Morning, repeat 5 greeting and confidence sentences. Afternoon, repeat 5 work, study, or shopping sentences. Evening, repeat 5 sentences about your day. For example, I woke up early, I worked today, I ate dinner, I studied English, I will practice tomorrow. This routine takes only a few minutes, but it trains daily speaking. Small practice repeated often is stronger than big practice once in a while. Now, let us do final speaking practice. Answer these questions aloud. What do you say when you meet someone? What do you say when you need help? What do you say when you do not understand? What do you say when you want to buy something? What do you say when you feel tired? What do you say when you have a problem? What do you say when you want to make plans? Pause when you need time. You can answer simply. I say hello. I say, could you help me, please? I say, could you repeat that, please? One more helpful practice is the 7-day easy sentence challenge. Day 1, practice greetings. Day 2, practice home sentences. Day 3, practice shopping and restaurant sentences. Day 4, practice work and study sentences. Day 5, practice feelings and health sentences. Day 6, practice problem and apology sentences. Day 7, practice plans and confidence sentences. Each day, choose 10 sentences. Repeat them. Change one word. Make one mini conversation. This challenge will make your sentences more automatic. Automatic means they come out faster. Remember, beginners do not need to know everything before they speak. You can begin with the sentences you have. Use short sentences. Use polite words. Add one detail. Add because. Repeat common patterns. Make a sentence bank. Review often. Speak aloud, not only in your head. Your English will grow when easy sentences become easy in your mouth. Reading them is the first step. Saying them is the important step. Using them in real life is the powerful step. Before we finish, remember this. Easy English sentences for beginners are the foundation of communication. Learn greetings, introductions, home sentences, food sentences, shopping sentences, restaurant sentences, direction sentences, time sentences, work sentences, study sentences, phone sentences, feelings, health, problems, apologies, thanks, opinions, plans, and confidence sentences. Thank you for listening to Real English Practice. I am Emma, and I am proud of you for practicing today. Keep listening, keep repeating, and keep using easy English sentences. Your English voice is growing. One simple sentence, one useful pattern, and one confident conversation at a time.